Hello, Yana. Best of luck to you. Okay. May pwede ko ako kasi alam mo na, pag may speaker na. Okay. About a year ago, we entered in one of the national pageants in the country. This year, you are back with Miss Philippines as a new warrior and trying for the title of Miss Philippines. As a pageant aspirant, how do you adjust from one pageant to another? Since these big pageants are very much different when it comes to causes and advocacy.
It is true that different pageants have their own standard requirements and their own, own guidelines on how they're going to promote their delegates. But for me, I'm just really being myself. I'm just really being authentic and staying true to my transcendental qualities. And I've been telling people about my transcendental qualities because I feel like this is really my foundation in the world of pageantry. I'm committed, I'm passionate, and I'm purposeful. And I try my best, as much as I can, to apply those transcendental qualities in every pageant that I join in so that I can leave a lasting legacy of being a genuine queen. Because after all, that is the reason why I joined pageantry, to leave a lasting legacy and for people to know that I'm really genuine about the things that I do.
Wow, galing naman. Anyway, my second question. By profession, you are a licensed medical laboratory scientist and drug analyst. Can you briefly explain to us your job and how it helps in the promotion and conservation of our national resources?
National.
By profession, you are a licensed medical laboratory scientist and drug analyst. Can you briefly explain to us your job and how it helps in the promotion and conservation of our national resources?
Oh yeah, so I've been telling people about this one. I'm actually a licensed medical laboratory scientist and a certified drug analyst. In the Philippines, it is simply known as registered medical technologies. Registered medical technologist. So I'm basically a scientist also by profession. And the reason why is because I am also equipped with research, science, and also technological advancements. So if I may just quickly share with you, the reason why being a scientist really is an equipment to help fight climate change is through my own experience. When I was in undergrad, I actually came up with a research. I came up with a natural preservative and substitution for the chemical preservatives that are being used in the laboratory, in the hospital setting. So I was able to come up with something out of nothing to be able to help out not only the medical field but also the environment. And that is something that I want also for other scientists out there, other eco-warriors out there to take inspiration from. Because with our own little ways and also with our own strong points, we can really come up with a solution to help out and also to be progressive. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Isa na lang ako na. Okay, you are one of the front runner this year. Sabihin na natin, you are the front runner. Bibigyan natin sa mga feedback at sa anong press presentation. So, as a front runner, may place pa ba sa sarili mo maging complacent or everyday lumalaban ka pa rin? I mean, hindi ka tumutulong, ipakita yung best mo.
Well, I actually personally know myself to be a person who's never complacent. And a lot of people who are very close to me know that, like what Sir Paul mentioned, I'm really a workhorse. And actually, when we were still, coming up with the things or the pasabogs that I'm gonna do for this year, I told Mommy AJ, it is my plan to go again to all 20 barangays of Sinaloa and Laguna, and I want to be able to do something, offer something new to the table. He was like, hindi ka ba napapagod? Aren't you getting tired of all the traveling and all the roaming around or moving around? You're already there. Maybe you want to lay low. But I was like, no, I really want to do this. I want to be able to offer something new again to the table. So I'm never really the complacent person. And it is actually very overwhelming, but in a very good way, that people see me as a front runner. But like what I've been telling people to, I don't want to see myself as a front runner. Rather, I I want to see myself together with the other girls and the other eco-sisters as front runners for helping fight climate change, and that is the best way to approach it. So that is what I've been living up to for the past few days.
Wow, prepared ka na talaga. See you! Okay, thank you very much. At tutunod I see Mark.
Hello, Yana. Hello, Yana.
Hello, Tito Norman.
Yana, well, of course, Molly said you are a front runner. I would instead say that you might do a pageantry this year, meaning the highest title is already in the bag for you and everyone else is aiming to becoming elemental queens. But that's the kind of pressure that a person like me would not want for myself. But what do I know? I'm not a big queen. How about you? How do you take that?
Well, first of all, you are a queen of your own, Tito Norman.
A fertilized queen.
You're a queen of your own. Everyone is a queen of their own, so. Well, it is definitely a pressure, especially that it is now my second time to go back to Miss Philippines Earth. But I handle that kind of pressure in a very good way. I take that as my, my solid ground to improve more on a day-to-day basis. And since I am never a complacent person and I have these transcendental qualities backing me up with that, I do that to help me be empowered and to take on the good pressure that I am facing right now in this pageant.
Love it when you're using those big words, transcendental.
Transcendental.
All right, second question. I've noticed in Borna, recycled jeans, recycled burlap sack, recycled tahong shells. Whose idea was it? Is it like, okay, I know that your team has created it, but what are your inputs in the way you have been styled so far?
It is actually a team effort. Every one of us, we are contributing our brains and creative juices with every outfits that I present out. But most importantly, it is because I have been practicing the zero waste and a sustainable lifestyle ever since I was in high school. So it's just very fitting for me to tell my team that let's go sustainable this time around. I want to be able to bring something new to the table, and I feel like bringing the sustainable lifestyle that I have been living and also incorporating it with the OOTDs that I am presenting to all of you may be the best way to be able to strengthen that. At the same time, it is a good way to also show the people, as a beauty queen, OOTDs are very much important. And a lot of people look up to us. So through wearing this kind of sustainable outfits, I hope to also inspire them to do the same.
Yeah, Wellington from Manila Standard. I'm here. How meaningful for you itong mga napanalunan mong gold medal sa contests na Miss Philippines Earth, like itong press presentation, and then Miss Philippines Pro, and for recap lang, ano pa yung iba na napanalunan mo? And gaano ka meaningful itong mga sub-contests na napanalunan mo para sa'yo?
It is ultimately meaningful beyond words, because I know that I wasn't only the one who won it, but also the entire team behind me, the managers who have been supporting me, and all of you, you are contributory to the gold medals that I have won, because you guys have been the ones who have been picking it. So I'm really grateful for all of you, and I'm just really grateful to have impressed all of my press friends for the past few days, and I hope to continue doing so. Thank you.
Sobrang pleasant ng feedback nung pinakita ng press presentation, like yun sa post ko, and then even mga host posted siya. Almost 100% ng positive. Yana, ano yung preparation na ginagawa mo everyday? I know na it's essential for you to get noticed by the people, pero paano mo siya nagagawang precise and very much prepared?
I am preparing these days holistically in terms of my fitness, in terms of my Q&A, my public communication. But actually for the past few days, I've been adding something new, which is personality development. So that's something new that, it's my first time to take up that kind of training. Because in the beginning, I didn't take that. And I've actually learned a lot in my personality development training on how to really properly present myself to people. Because I feel like it's just very fitting because a lot of things are happening, especially in the pageant world. And, I just want to be really perfect this time around, at the same time, be level-headed.
Last question. What can we expect from you from preliminaries and the coronation night of Miss Philippines Earth 2022?
A lot of good things actually for my preliminaries and also my coronation. I want to keep a tight lip on this one, so we can sustain the momentum and all the the surprises for those days. But I hope that you continuously support me, and we promise to give you the best that we can to offer. So thank you, and I hope that you also support the Miss Philippines Earth pageant pages, social media platforms, so you will also be, updated with all of our pageant activities. Let's support Miss Philippines Earth. This is a Filipino-born pageant, so something to be really grateful for being a Filipino.
Thanks so much and best of luck.
Thank you po, Sir Izon.
Isang mga kalikasang hapon, ako si Armin Alina mula sa Philippine Daily Inquirer. Hi Yana, a lot of people were expecting you to join another pageant after your BBB stage or return to the BBB stage. So why did you choose to return to the Miss Philippines Earth pageant? What is it about this pageant that attracted you again?
Miss Philippines Earth is really my first love, and that saying, the heart wants what it wants. So I feel like this is the time now, and like what I mentioned earlier with my introduction, after the awarding or the announcement of winners during Miss Philippines Earth 2021, I really told my team, we are going to go back to Miss Philippines Earth because this is really where my heart is. And I've been very genuine about this since day one. I could have chosen other pageants out there. I could have chosen to join a pageant where I'm very much comfortable about. But I chose this one because I'm just hardworking and I'm very much committed. And I feel like those qualities that I have, speak so much about being Miss Philippines Earth. And they need, the organization is in need of a woman, of a queen who has those same qualities. And I'm just super ready to offer myself to them.
How do you plan to use the crown? What kind of a Miss Philippines Earth winner can we expect you to become?
An effective, hardworking, committed, passionate, and a purposeful one na hindi mapapagod kahit anong ibigay na activity.
Very well said, Miss Yana Aduana. The best of luck to you.
Yana, Ezo dyan tayo. Nag-ask na yung mga viewers, ano daw ang bewang mo?
Ang bewang ko po ay 22.
Sana all. Kaya na yung feel pressure kasi you keep on giving mga special awards sa Miss Philippines First.
Yes, actually, I still get pressured. I still get nervous every time I step out, especially during activities and presentation. But I actually offset that kind of nervousness with preparations. So I try as much as I can to pack my everyday, my day-to-day schedules with so many trainings equally to offset that kind of nervousness. So I'll be ready for when I go out and step out in the pageant stage too.
When you say kasi Yana, you're so confident, lakas ng energy mo, yung vibe mo. So, ask lang namin, how do you take care of yourself? Kasi alam natin ang hectic ng schedule ng Miss Philippines.
Well, I meditate a lot too, and I pray a lot too for the past few days. I've never been a very, a religious person or a very prayerful person, but for the past few weeks, I've been praying. Not only so I can succeed for this journey, but in order for me to really, succeed for the crown and also for the people who are really looking up to me and who have been very supportive of me since day one. And that's how I take prepare myself, especially that I also have to keep up to the Promedia standards of holistic fitness. So it's just fitting for me to eat all the good food and also exercise a lot. Thank you. Hello.
As a scientist, what systematic measures can you do to avert climate change?
As a scientist, we are actually equipped with research, science, and technological advancement. And I'm actually very proud that I have set up a meeting with the Department of Education, so I can also relate my advocacy to them. I told them that I am a scientist, and maybe one day soon we can actually equip the children these days with science and earth education day, where they can be equipped to, and they will know the value of these technological advancements that we have right now. Because after all, we have to take advantage of the gifts that we have now so that we can help out and fight climate change. And this is something that we should really be grateful for. And as a scientist, I've been equipping myself too with the newest researches and just always reading and doing scientific researches so that I can also share that to other people. Because I have this platform as a beauty queen and as a scientist, and I always aim to inspire other people with that kind of platform that I am utilizing.
Again, as a scientist, do you believe that we should be in a panic mode? We should be in a panic mode regarding climate change?
Actually, yes. Because scientifically, we have already been given a 2030 deadline. It is by United Nations. This is something to be really scared about. We are now at herd locker state. It is now, our world is now at the code red alert status. So this is something that we should really be scared of. But the reason why we are gathered up around here is to bring about that kind of information. And the reason why I've been conducting seminars for the past few days is to really make people aware of the repercussions of their actions so that they will start to take action and to, reverse course if needed, and also change their lifestyle and also their mindset. So we have to take advantage of these kind of meetings and also these seminars to create a change. Thank you.
Ayan. Let's questions here. Marami dito, Ina, inog ka na for a crown.